Cornhuskers and the Texas Longhorns. This is one of those dream matchups that you've always wanted to see. The unstoppable 1994 Nebraska Cornhuskers against Vince Young and the 2005 Texas Longhorns that scored 50 points a game. And you can see offensively, both teams in the middle 300s. Passing yards wise, Nebraska not that much. Texas very balanced on their offensive passing and rushing, but it's run heavy for Nebraska. The line is absolutely even on this game, and this is the premier game of week number 2. In fact, I would not be surprised if this game were to show who would have home field advantage in the 32-team playoffs. Yes, we have playoffs like they should after the regular season, 5 weeks of playoffs, and it should be good. Nebraska and Texas, we're about ready to kick off here. A 90-degree day here in Austin, Texas in week number 2. Nebraska looking to try and get past this hurdle. For Nebraska, really, Texas sees this is an interesting team. They're kind of like them, but they can pass. But they really feel that their defense is a little less. They gave up 399 yards last week, and not very impressive. Well, Nebraska only gave up 288. If you're wondering, the other 94 counterpart, Penn State, is blowing through all the competition, scoring 50 points a game and blowing everybody out. And Nebraska and Penn State will meet in the final game of the season, match labeled as the dream matchup. As Penn State and Nebraska in the dream matchup, they might move that to the week of the SEC championship game. There's no SEC championship. There's no SEC in this. There's only one division where it has one conference where it has 2 divisions. Well, these are the 10 games that are the best of the week. And when you take a look at these games, here are all of them going simultaneously. Florida and Alabama. 96 Florida, 92 Alabama. That'll be a good one. Of course, Ohio State and Auburn, the national champions versus Cam Newton. That should be a good one. 76 Pitt against 08 Florida. Tim Tebow against Matt Kavanaugh. It's going to be at Florida. Arizona against Georgia, a rematch of last week that went to triple overtime. Due to a scheduling quirk, they're playing again today, and this time it won't be in Arizona, it'll be in Georgia. A weird back-to-back scenario, the only time that happened, but Arizona the favorite today. 92 Florida State and 0-1 Miami. 0-1 Miami, one of the big favorites to go all the way, a huge rivalry game there. 84 Washington and 97 Michigan. Both teams are 0-1. Both teams are trying to salvage and go 500. Very big because there's high expectations. Both teams could be right now around the low 20s, high 30s in the rankings. Miami and Ohio State, 86 Miami, 97 Nebraska and 85 Oklahoma. 89 Notre Dame. The biggest thing at Pitt Stadium is the 33 yards. Pitt's defense only gave up 33 yards last week. And today, 94 Nebraska against 05 Texas. And we're going to be about ready to go. Just a very, very good game here. The teams taking a look simply at the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Your quarterbacks, you have Brooke Behringer and Tommy Frazier. And probably Brooke Behringer in this year, he gets more snaps than Tommy does. Lawrence Phillips, the running back. You have Abdul Muhammad, very good at the receivers. They don't throw much, but when they do, they could go forever because everybody's always playing the run. Benning will be returning, and the kicks, Kareem Moss, the punts, and Darren Erstad will be the kicker, and the punter is also Darren Erstad. Going for Texas, of course, you have Vince Young. And Jamal Charles, the running back, very, very good. Receivers, David Thomas and Limas Swede, Billy Pittman, Brian Carter. All of them will rotate in. Kick returners, Ramones Taylor and Terrell Brown. The punt returners, Aaron Ross, Quan Cosby. The kickers, David Pino And the punters will be Richmond McGee. You can see that in the regular season, where they won 13 games, they ended up scoring 652 points. The Nebraska corner, and they actually were undefeated, very big. Nebraska scored 435, only gave up 145. A whole, I would say, 88 points less. 88, no, 68 points less than Texas. Taking a look at the schedules real quick, Nebraska opened the season. They went to Kyle Field, and they went to Texas A&M, and they won 21-16 at Texas A&M, a very difficult game. They play Miami and Florida next. There are no off games in this. It is a very difficult schedule. Nebraska and Penn State, very, very big there. Texas, on the other hand, beat 89 Miami by 2 points. They led 21-7, and they're 50-point a game. Well, you're not going to get that. 89 Miami, a very good football team. I forget whether they won the national champion or they were second, as I look for my notes, and I look for all of them. As we are here broadcasting live, 1989, Miami won the national championship. Notre Dame was second. So, we're about ready to go here for kickoffs. You can see, comparing both teams, we don't need to do that. The rosters, we already did that. Statistics here for Texas really quickly. And the statistics very good on third downs. You can see total net yards, they gave up more than they did at Texas really today. It's going to be, can they get out to an early lead and use their momentum? I don't know if they can catch up against Nebraska. For Nebraska, you can see there are no Middle Tennessee states on the schedule, so often the knock against them. And when you take a look at what they've done this year, 16 rushing first downs out of 21, only 3 on the pass. Only 5 of 13 on third downs. They got to get that better for today, or else it's going to be trouble. It's going to be major, major trouble. All right, we're going to be about ready to go. Here for the coin toss, they're going to toss it in the air. Texas will win, and they're going to defer to the second half. Nebraska's going to receive the football. Here in Texas, Greg Johnson will kick off for Texas. Damon Benning and Clinton Childs will return it for Nebraska. And here comes Texas. They go, and they kick it deep, and it's going to be out of bounds in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Remember, we're using today's college rules and not the rules back in 1994, 2005, so the touchback goes to the 25. All right, it's going to be Brooke Behringer as the quarterback. It's going to be first down and 10. Remember, Tommy Frazier was the next year. Behringer, first and 10, the first play of the game. Behringer, the double covering Muhammad. They hand off to Benning. Benning, he can't do anything, and he's stuffed. And he gets about 3 yards. He keeps it going. It's going to be second down and 7. Second and 7 now for Nebraska here at Texas. Second and 7 from their own 28. Here come the Longhorns again. Behringer under pressure. He's trying to go. He's going to scramble. Behringer will run, and he's hit hard. And he's going to go outside. He's going to get 6. He's going to be a yard short. And it'll be a third down already. Florida scoring against Pitt. Not very good there. It's going to be third down and 1. Third and 1 for Nebraska. They look like a tank with 2 tight ends and 2 running backs. Third down and a yard from their own 34. They give to Phillips, everybody knows it. And no, it's going to be a play action. He's going to throw to Muhammad, and he's hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. The ball goes down, and it was incomplete. And now they're going to have to punt. Darren Erstad will kick it to Aaron Ross. And it'll be fourth and about a yard. Well, he went to throw on the play action. Everybody was coming after Lawrence Phillips. And what a punt by Erstad. And it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. It hit the ground and it rolled in there. 66 yards total, 46 on the net. So Mack Brown in Texas. Vince Young will start off. Nebraska had to punt on their first possession here. It's going to be first down for Texas from the 20-yard line. And Nebraska's going to bring everyone to go to Brian Carter on the pass. He gets it on the 24. And Dumas will make the tackle, and he gets 11. Oh, that could be risky whenever everybody comes and you break into that secondary. It's usually just one-on-one between you and a score. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 31 for Texas. There are 1 running back, 3 receivers. Here comes Young, and he's going. He gives it to Young. Young again to the outside. He's going to gain 8. And it'll be 2nd down and 2. Vince Young and Selvin Young. You got to differentiate the 2 Youngs. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 39. And here they go. They give to Melton. Melton, he's going to go inside. He cuts this one to the right, and he gets 6 against this Nebraska defense. It's a 1st down. Florida scores against Alabama on a punt return there. It's 7-0. 1st and 10 for Nebraska. 1 running back, 3 receivers again, and a tight end from their own 45. Jamal Charles, the future Chief. Charles trying to go to the outside. He can, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Jamal Charles, a gain of nothing. Auburn scored. Dyer, a 32-yard run against Ohio State, Cam Newton's team. 7-0 they lead. It'll be 2nd down here. It's scoreless. 2nd and 10 from their own 35. 1 running back, 3 receivers, again a tight end. They're going to throw. No! Melton's going to get it on the draw. Melton goes to the inside. He's stuffed. He's going to bounce it to the outside, and he gets some yards here. And he's down to the 45. He's up to the 45, actually, and now they're going to measure.
1st down.
And they give it to him. It's going to be a 1st down. So 1st down, Texas. And they go actually down to the 45, down to the Nebraska 45. It's going to be 1st down. My goodness. 1st and 10, a great opening drive against the Cornhuskers. Here's the option. They pitch it to Melton. Melton, and he goes to the sidelines, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 8. A good option play, taking a page out of Nebraska here. And it's going to be 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2 from the 37 of Nebraska. Young, the fake to Charles. He gives the Pittman on the end around, and here he goes. He's going to look for some room. Does he have it? And he's going to be down at the 37. He gets nothing. He gets nothing, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Difficult because usually you get nothing. It's either a lot or you lose a lot of yards. And right now he got 0. That's kind of hard to do on an end around. 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 from Nebraska's 37. And Young, he's going to pitch to the other one. Young, and yes, Selvin, he's going to go to the outside, and he's going to get a 1st down for Texas. And a 1st down for the Texas Longhorns. They're using a 1-back set, and they're optioning, and they're doing everything out of this 1-back set, and they're really looking good out of it. 1st down. This is the 8th play of the drive. 1st down for Nebraska. Senlin the center, and he snaps it. They give to Agbanaya, and he gets nothing, but there's a flag.
Offense.
Oh, and they're going to push Texas back for 10. They're going to push them back at 10. And that's not good. This Nebraska defense has to kind of hold it. Look at Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh has tied the game against Florida. 7-7 there. Pitt at 76 won't go down. They lost that first game. That was a heartbreaker. It'll be 1st and 20 now for Texas. 8:57 to go here in the 1st. They give it to Jamal Charles. Charles, he's going to go down to the 33. A big gain here. And he gains 7. It'll be 2nd and 13. 5 minutes on this drive. This will be play number 10 coming up. 2nd down and 13. Really a big 2nd down here. Can they get some? They give it to Melton. Melton, he's going to the outside again, and he goes for 5, and it'll be 3rd down and 8. They're really trying to spread them out and running outside the tackles. As Florida goes ahead 14-0, and Michigan scores first. Anthony Thomas, a 61-yard run. But I'll tell you what, right now, they're avoiding the inside on their runs, but they're going to have to start doing that. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for Texas. Nebraska 28. They're going to throw. Vince Young, they're going to come after him. He's going to run. Vince Young is going to run. He's going to go to the sideline. He's down at the 20. It's going to be a 1st down. They give him it. And a 1st down for the Texas Longhorns. Vince Young was chased out of the pocket. He ran. He used his legs. And it's going to be first down and 10. First and 10 now for Texas. They're driving. This will be play number 12. From the Nebraska 20-yard line, they give it to Melton. Melton, and he's going to get only a yard, and that's going to be it. Townsend with the tackle. And it'll be second down and 9. Miami leading Florida State 7-0 there. Ken Dorsey. A nice throw. It'll be second down and 9. Second and 9 from the Nebraska 19. And they're going to give it to Jamal Charles. They all knew it was going to go. Pesterfield and Gnarls Charles right then and there, and they dropped 2. And they dropped 2 yards, and it'll be third down and 11. Third and 11, it'll be a 38-yard field goal attempt from here if they do kick it. Third and 11, big play for Texas. They're at home. They're on the Nebraska 21. Here comes Vince Young. He throws to Pittman. There's a flag being thrown. Pittman got it at the 5, and Pittman is going to step out of bounds. And they're going to say, did he have control? They're all going to, the referees will come together, and they're going to say yes, but there's a flag.
Holding. Defense.
Oh, and they get the defense for holding, trying to get that speed. They knew Pittman was going out, and it's going to be, they held him at the line, and they're going to decline the penalty. It's going to be first down. This is a legendary drive. 97 Nebraska leading 3-0 over 85 Oklahoma. This is a legendary. This is play number 15. First down and goal from the Nebraska 5. Nebraska is gassed here. And it's going to be single coverage. And here comes Vince Young. He goes to the option. He pitches to Selvin. He gets outside the linebacker, and he's going to the end zone. He scores a touchdown. He gets outside. 15 plays. Texas with the touchdown. Selvin Young off the pitch on the option. And Selvin Young has scored, and it is an early 6-0 lead for Texas. Selvin Young. Oh, my goodness. And Texas, legendary what they just did with the football. They went down 15 plays, 80 yards, and to take off 8 minutes in college is unbelievable. It is incredible. And here's going to be the extra point. David Pino hitting 91% of his extra points. He's going to come in. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the score is now Texas 7, Nebraska nothing. We're going to take a quick look at our chat room right now, see if anybody is in there. Nobody is chatting right now. I'm hoping somebody might leave something. That is our chat room right now, and that is our stream early on, and it is 7-0 Texas. We'll keep going back to that. So Texas has a 7-0 lead, and now we'll take a quick look at the other games. We'll be back in about a minute. You know, when good football teams play each other, a lot of times coaches get conservative and the scores are down. Of all these games, you have 1, 2, 3 games that are scoreless. And everybody else only has, the only team that has scored twice in its first quarter has been 96 Florida. A shocker as Alabama looked so good in our opener. And Johnson will kick off for Texas again. His first one was a touchback. And his second one is a touchback. Nebraska has only had 3 plays. Taking a quick look, when you take a look at the time possession, 8:02 to 126. So here comes Nebraska. It's going to be first and 10 from their own 25. They play the 4-3 at Texas with the strong safety up in Lawrence Phillips, and he's going to get 7 right there. Right up the middle. They're going to just push Texas. They're coming after him. It's going to be second down and 3. Again, 2 tight ends and a wide receiver. They're going to either do this or an option. Here's the option. They pitch it to Childs. He's down to the outside. And Childs will go to the outside, and he gets 2. And it'll be 3rd down and 1 now. So 3rd down and 1. Brooks Behringer running a good option play. He's running a good option offense. It's 3rd down and a yard. The crowd is into it as here comes Lawrence Phillips. He didn't get it last time. Not much for Phillips. And he stopped at the line, and for the second time, they're 0 for 1, and Erstad will come in to punt. 2 possessions, 6 plays total, and Erstad will kick from his own 34. And Erstad's ready to go. And Brown is going to go for the return. There's the punt. It's going to be deep and high. And Ross gets it at the 13, and here he goes. He's down immediately, though. And they know he still stays up, and he gets 7 more. Texas, a total of 53 yards, 7 on the return, 46 on the net. And Texas will take over. It'll be 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Mac Brown and company starting out with 1 tight end, 2 receivers, and 2 backs. Young is going to toss to Melton. He goes to the option. He gives it to Melton. Melton on the sidelines, and he goes up, and he goes out of bounds after a gain of 8. And it'll be 2nd down. Ohio State with the field goal, and Georgia starting out with the field goal. Remember, Herschel Walker won it in triple overtime against Arizona. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. 1 back and 3 receivers and a tight end here from their own 28. 2nd down. The give is to Ogbanaya. And he's going to the outside. He avoids. There's a group of people there. He's going to barely get 2. And they're going to give him a 1st down here. That's the thing with Texas, is they're getting just enough for a 1st down, where Nebraska is just short. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line. A very big matchup, Texas and Nebraska. They give it to Melton. Melton, he's going to go to the outside trying to find a hole, and he does, but he's dragged down. After a gain of 4, it'll be 2nd and 6. I think Nebraska needs the quarter just to have a break. It's going to be 2nd and 6 from their own 34. Young.
Offense.
And he doesn't know anything. It's going to be a timeout. Timeout, Texas. Timeout, Texas. They lead 7-0. The score with 1:49 here to go in the 1st quarter. We will be back. Notre Dame in the red zone against Pitt. And Ohio State in the red zone against Miami. That's big. Any points are big. Pitt and Florida, both tied at 7. We'll have all these games to the very end. Florida now leading 14-0 against Alabama. Alabama in the red zone to the Florida 12. Arizona has the ball 3rd and 1 near midfield against Georgia. So it's going to be 1:49 to go here in the 1st quarter. 2nd down and 6. And Texas on their own 34-yard line. 2nd and 6. And they give it to Melton again. Melton, he's going to run. He runs right behind Jonathan Scott. Melton goes through the front line, and Melton goes through, and he gets a gain of 7 just for another 1st down for Texas. So Texas gets another 1st down. Auburn just scored against Ohio State. Cam Newton took it himself. It's 14-3. My goodness, I can't wait till the playoffs. Whoever makes the playoffs, it might be one of the best tournaments of all time. 1st down and 10 from the 41. It's all matchups and talents. And they give it to Taylor. Ramon's Taylor, and he's going to get 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 7. They went inside. That's not usually usual for this team. 2nd down and 7. They're trying to go to the outside as much as they can. And they're trying to bring him out, so they go. And here comes Vince Young. He's going to keep it. And Young is going to go against 2 defenders. And he goes outside, and he gets about 7. Right at the chains, and they put it down, and that'll be a measurement. Right at the front 1st down stick, and he's short. Ohio State just scored a touchdown against Miami. It's 7-0 there. This might be the last play, as it's going to be 3rd down and 1. 2 tight ends, a wide receiver, a blocking back, and a running back. From midfield, 3rd down. And they're going to just seek it. Vince Young, did he get it? And the offensive line pushed everybody forward. And they did for Vince Young, and he gets a couple on a first down. Texas is happy. And that's going to end the first quarter. The Texas Longhorns up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter, Texas 7, Nebraska nothing. I want you to take a look at this. Look at this. Look at the time possession for Nebraska. 126, 201. Look at the time possession for Texas. 802, 331, and they're still going. The result, punt for Nebraska, touchdown for Texas, and now they're going to try it again. Very big, 22-6 in plays. And when you're taking a look at the time of possession, 11:33 to 3:27. The funny part is they're only 1 yard short both times. 3rd and 1s, and Nebraska couldn't get a thing. So we're about ready to go. Start the second quarter here for Texas as they're in Nebraska territory. They're on the 48. Second down. First down and 10. They give to Selvin Young. Selvin, he's going to go up the middle for about 2. It'll be second down and 8. Again, they're going up the middle, and when they go up the middle, it's very tough. Nebraska has a good defense. It's going to be second down and 8 here for Texas. Second and 8, Nebraska 46. And here comes the option in the day that Vince Young will keep it. He pitches to Charles, and not too much, but he does get 3, and it's going to be third down and 5. So Jamal Charles, that was very big. It'll be third down and 5. I forget what NFL team he played for. If you want to do that, say that in the chats, please go ahead. Third down and 5 from the 43. Something that tells me Kansas City Chiefs on this one. Very big. Vince Young's going to throw. He sets it up. He goes to Taylor. Stewart on the coverage, and it's incomplete. He threw it. Stewart very good on the coverage. And Greg Johnson for the first time will come in, and he's going to punt. Johnson will come in to try and angle this thing out of bounds in Coffin corner. There's going to be a flag, and let's see before the
delay
punt.
Game. Offense.
And they're taking a delay a game just so they can get some room for the punter. You know, you wonder, you can always decline yardage to any penalty. You can always decline yardage to any penalty. Fourth down and 10. You wonder why they do it. It essentially takes away the fake. When you accept this penalty, you trade no fake, and it's going to be a punt. It's going to be into the end zone for a touchback. A little bit late there trying to get to it. And Nebraska will start out on their own 20-yard line. 13:22 to go here in the second quarter. Texas 7, Nebraska nothing. And we're going to check out the scores. There are some tough physical football games going on right now. Notre Dame at third down and 10 on the Pitt 35-yard line. Nobody scored in that game. I thought Nebraska was in the red zone. I don't know, maybe they were sacked, who knows? But they got the ball on the Pitt 35 again. Obviously they're moving the ball. Maybe it was a turnover there. Texas and Nebraska here, that long drive early. Pitt and Florida, very big there. So here we go. It's going to be first down, Nebraska. They still don't have a first down on their own 20. Both times they start over on their own 25. They give to Behringer. He gives to Makovica. Makovica is going to go to the sideline. First time he goes outside, only a couple yards. It'll be second down and 8. Michigan, Anthony Thomas has 100 yards rushing. Both teams are 0-1. Those are teams very seriously. People are looking at the low 20s, high 30s. That could be a bubble game even though we're in week 2. Second down and 8 for Nebraska. They're down 7-0 here. They give to Schlesinger. Schlesinger, the fullback, and he goes up the middle and he gets 8. And let's see what they got. Will they finally get a first down? And they're waiting. No, they're short. Isn't this funny? Every single possession they've been short. Third down and short. This will be their big third down and short from the 29. They got the tank formation in, Behringer, and he goes for the sneak, and he got it a first down. He finally did. And finally, they didn't go to Lawrence Phillips, and with 11:43 to go here in the second quarter, they get the first down. They go back to two receivers, a tight end, and two running backs here in the I. It's going to be 1st and 10. They give to Lawrence Phillips. He's good. And Phillips, he jukes the first guy, and he gets up 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Michigan ahead. Howard, a 5-yard run. And it's 14-0. They lead Washington. 2nd and 4 now from the 36. And here comes Nebraska again. Behringer, he's going to throw. Behringer, he's going to throw to Lawrence Phillips out of the backfield. He got it at the 40-yard line. Phillips, and he goes up to the 45, and he got a first down.
First down.
So Nebraska starting to move the ball with ease. No, I wouldn't say with ease, but they're getting into a rhythm. A very big one. It's going to be 1st down 10. Next break, we're going to check all of the chats. So the snap, they go to Behringer. He's going to throw. Behringer, he's going to throw to Makovica out of the backfield. He got it to Makovica. Makovica's going to go up to the 40, down to the Texas 46, and he gains 9. Dorsett, a 2-yard run. Look at this. Pitt, who was down 21-0 and 21-2 in the fourth quarter against Florida State, made it 22-21. The heartbreaking return for a touchdown. Oh, that was terrible. If they get a win against Florida at Florida, that's huge for their playoff hopes. Even though we're in week 2, it's 14-7 Pitt. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. All these short yardages from the Texas 46-yard line, 7-0 Texas. They go option. Behringer's going to keep it. He goes to the outside. He goes out of bounds at the 44, and that's going to be enough for a first down. And Behringer was hit, and he's moving and moving and moving. We might see Tommy Frazier in here, but the Osborne is saying we're going to keep him in. So it's going to be a first down now. Alabama with the field goal, Nebraska. Retzlaff, what a heck of a kicker. He's very good. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Texas 44. This is their long drive now, almost 4 minutes. Behringer, they give to Lawrence Phillips. No, it's going to be a pass. They're going to go to Muhammad. A little bit short. It's going to be high. And he got it at the 40. And he's going to keep going on it. Michael Huff, he beats him and Huff chases him down at the 30. And Muhammad got first down to catch the first down. A high pass. He juked him, and then he started bowling forward, and he gets down to the 30. So Nebraska taking their tank all the way down to the 30 of Texas is. 1st down and 10 from the 30. And the fake to Schlesinger. Behringer's going to get crushed. He's got to scramble. He gets out of the pocket. He runs to the outside. He's got some running room after he scrambles. And he's out of bounds at the 16, a gain of 14. And another Nebraska first down. Behringer, you know, Tommy Frazier was one of the greatest. That was one of the greatest seasons, one of the greatest things of all time we ever saw. You forget about Brooks Behringer. Brooks Behringer was a heck of an option quarterback also. 1st down and 10 from the Texas 16. This is very big. They give to Lawrence Phillips. Phillips, he's going to go. Phillips, he's going to go near the end zone. He's going. He goes to the outside. Phillips, he's in the end zone. He scores a touchdown. Lawrence Phillips from 16 yards. He goes to the outside. He had the opening. It was the offensive line that opened it. And Lawrence Phillips used his speed, got through there, and they go 10 plays, 80 yards, and they have a point away, an extra point away from tying this thing up. Lastinger throw to Wisham, 18 yards. It's 10-0 Georgia there. Throw to State Lowry with the field goal there. And here comes Seiler. Seiler's hitting 96% of his extra points. It's going to be up over, and it is good, and we are tied 7-7. Not as crazy as the 8-minute drive of Texas, but Nebraska has tied this game 7-7 here in the second quarter. And now they're going to kick off Seiler to Taylor and Brown. Seiler, he kicks it deep. And this one will go into the end zone for a touchback. All these kicks are touchbacks. All 3 kickoffs have been touchbacks. It's going to be first down for Texas. First down and 10. And Vince Young and Taylor. Young and Taylor, and they fake to Taylor. And Young, he's going to throw to Cosby. And it's going to be incomplete. A little bit too far. He overthrew him a little bit. It's going to be second down and 10. Is Nebraska getting a little bit of momentum here? Second and 10 from the 25. Young, he's going to throw. He's going to give it, no, he's going to give it to Taylor on the draw. Taylor's got openings. They roomed it, and here comes all the way to the 38-yard line, a gain of 13. That's Taylor, 13 yards, and a first down for Texas. Oh, when he went back to throw, it just parted like the Red Sea. They parted themselves. It'll be first down and 10. The draw play in college so deadly. First and 10, Young is going to throw. This time he will. He doesn't have a route. He's being chased. And he's nailed to Coleman, and he loses 6, and the ball falls. It's on the ground, and Texas has it at the 32. So it's going to count as a sack and a fumble. And it's going to be second down and 16. Doug Coleman with his first sack of the day. Second down and 16. From their own 32-yard line for Texas. And Pittman is double cover. Young is going deep for Limas Sweet. He's a deep threat. And Williams is on the coverage. The deflection, and it's incomplete.
Flag on the play.
Williams was with them all the way, and there's a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, they call pass interference on defense. Now, the biggest thing you might say, the ball was tipped. But remember, it's when the interference happens. It is when the interference happens. You might say the ball was tipped, but if the interference happens before the tip, it's interference. You don't get to deck a receiver, then touch the ball and go, look, he's dead on the field. That's legal. No, you don't. And that was pass interference there. Oh, that was hard. That was harsh. And it's going to be first down Texas. They got themselves out of a jam. First and 10 from their own 47. They give it to Jamal Charles. Charles hit hard near the line of scrimmage. He goes to the outside, and he's going to get 7. They got to wrap up. It's going to be second down and 3. Alabama, Mike Proctor, field goal there, 14-13. Second down and 3. They're in Nebraska territory now. They're going to blitz by Nebraska. Here comes Young, and he throws to Carter on a pass, and it's tipped. And it is tipped by Williams, and it'll go incomplete. Third and 3. Third and 3 for Texas at the Nebraska 46. And here comes the blitz. Winstrom on the blitz. And they give it to Agbanaya. No, it's going to be a fake by Young. He's going to throw to Swede. And it's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 3. And Johnson's going to punt to Moss. So Texas across midfield again. And now they're going to kick. So it's going to be in the air. And Johnson is going to hope for the bounce. And this one is going to go into the end zone. Another touchback. Man, that end zone has magnets in it. We're going to take a quick look at the... we're going to take a quick look here. Nobody's chatted yet. Feel free to put something in the chats. There you see. We always like to check the chat room, how it's going. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Nebraska. First down and 10. Behringer. He's going to throw the ball. Behringer. The ball's double coverage. He's going to go to somebody else, and he throws to Gilman. Gilman, and it's going to be incomplete. Second and 10. It'll be second and 10, Nebraska on their own 20. 7-7. Under 6 minutes to go. Behringer again. He's going to throw. He throws to Muhammad. And he's going to try and get it in there. And it's going to be incomplete again. I don't know about this. They just keep throwing and throwing. This is Nebraska. This isn't Miami Dolphins. They're down to 10, not the San Diego Chargers. Behringer, he's going to roll out. He looks like he's going to throw. He's going to hit Reggie Ball, and he got it to Ball. And Ball's going to run, and he gets 10 right at the sticks. And they give it to him a first down, just barely enough. And Nebraska's going to get enough for a first down. So it's going to be first and 10, I formation, 2 receivers and a tight end. From the 30-yard line. The safety blitz will come on going to give it to Lawrence Phillips. Phillips is going to the right sideline. He's going away from the tight end. He's got some room. He's over his 40. He over the midfield. He's turning on the Jets down to the 40. He's down to the 30. Does he have it all the way? Can he go? He's down. Terrell Brown down to the 21. 49 yards and a first down. That just was all the momentum in the world. And now Nebraska is going. Phillips goes off for a little bit of a breather, and it's going to be first down as Nebraska is in deep in Texas territory. First down and 10, under 5 minutes to go to the half. First and 10 from the 21. And Schlesinger, he's going to go up the middle, and he pounds his way for 7. And Aaron Harris with the stop. It's going to be second down and 3. Oh, Schlesinger my goodness, he runs up that middle. He is a tank. Remember, he said the object of football is not to catch somebody. Anybody can catch anybody on the football field. You got to stop them. I mean, anybody can catch a bulldozer. You can't stop a bulldozer. Second down and 3. And they're going to go from the Texas 14. Behringer is going to fake the pitch, keeps it on the option. He goes around to the side, and he gets 5. It's going to be first and goal from the 9. First and goal from the 9. George Teague, an interception. And they are playing Florida. They were down big to Florida, and now it's big. They are close, 14-13. First down and goal from the Texas 9. Texas does not want them going in. There's going to be a flag. And the snap. They're going to give it to Schuster. Schuster, he's going to go to the wide side. Let's see what he does. He gains 5. And let's see what the flag is.
Offsides. Defense.
So it's going to be defensive offsides. They're probably going to accept that penalty. And get the down. So they're going to go half the distance. Yes, the run was a little bit longer, but they're going to get that first down again. Jim Corbett has 100 yards receiving and 6 catches. And Pitt is still leading Florida with the same amount of 3:22 to go in the second quarter. Pitt leading Florida 14-7. This one will be first down and goal from the 5-yard line. First and goal from the 5. Texas, 8 men in the box. And they give it to Schlesinger. Everybody knew he'd get it. And Schlesinger is going to lose a yard. It'll be second down and goal from the 6. Everybody knew he was going to get it. Nugent, a 45-yard field goal for Ohio State, cuts it to 1 against Auburn. It's going to be second down now. Second and goal from the 6. Second and goal from the Texas 6. And here they go. They're going to stay in a run. They get the Schlesinger. He powers through the middle. No, it's going to be Behringer. Behringer, but he's being run and checked after he looks away. He's going to throw the ball. And it's going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage. And Crowder gets it at the front. It's picked off. It's picked off, a big one. And it's intercepted. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. And Crowder picked it off, and Texas gets out of it. A huge interception for Texas. They take away Nebraska's threat. Oh, was that big? That was huge. 2:43 to go here in the second quarter. The score, Texas 7, Nebraska 7. Well, with our elite games, we check every box score at the half. And right now, Georgia looking to go ahead, way ahead against Arizona. Arizona, that was a tough defeat. They'd be 0-2. They want to play somebody other than Herschel Walker in 82 Georgia. They were 8-point favorites for that game. They're down 10-0. Look at Pitt in 1976. If they can beat Florida at Florida, that's a huge victory. And Pitt of 1980, they've given up more than whatever yards. Notre Dame moving the ball, they're just not scoring. 7-7 here. We're the only tied football game. So we're the closest one in town. All these are just low-scoring, brutal slugfests. So it's going to be first down Texas. Nebraska's all 3 timeouts. Let's see what happens. First and 10 from their own 5. They got to be very careful. And they give to Jamal Charles. Charles going up the middle, and he's trying to get outside, and he does for 6 yards. It'll be second down. Herschel Walker already 100 yards. He could go for 200. Michael Irvin from Vinny Testaverde, and they've tied Ohio State 7-7. It's 2006 Ohio State. It's going to be Second down and 4 from the 11. A little over 2 minutes. Remember, no warning in college. Vince Young, he's going to throw. Young, he's going to throw to his receiver, to Billy Pittman. Pittman, and it's going to be incomplete. Ball over Pittman, and no flag. They thought there should have been a flag, and that's going to be third down. Tyrone Williams all over him, and they thought it was a little bit of shoving there. Third down and 4, and a very big one, because they could run out maybe the half if they can get a first down. They're going to go option. They pitch it to Melton. Melton, he's going to escape. He's going to go to the outside, and a first down for 8 yards. If you're Texas and Nebraska, you might want to let this thing go. Pitt leading Florida 21-7. Dorsett a 1-yard run. Oh, they're a tough team. 21-7 they lead at Florida. So here they go. It's going to be first down, 1:27 to go. First and 10 from the 19. Let's see what they do. Young, he's going to fake the pitch. He's going to keep it to the outside, a gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. Georgia, a 3-yard run there. They lead Arizona, and Ohio State gets a field goal. Looks like they're going to run out the half. It's going to be second and 4 from the 25. Second and 4, 1 running back, 3 receivers and a tight end, the option. Young is going to keep it again. He hits hard, and he's going to get a first down. And he's going to get that thing up to about the 31, but they just want to keep it. Look at this, a fumble return, and Pitt is up 28-7 against Florida. Look at this, 28-7 against Florida. That is incredible. That is a shocker. So it's going to be first down, 21 seconds to go. First and 10 at their own 30. They might just run out the half here. They give it to Taylor. And Taylor, no, Young is going to keep it. He's under pressure. He's got to scramble. And he's sacked by Connolly, and he loses 10. So Nebraska's all 3 timeouts. I don't know what they're going to do. They're just going to let it go to the half. Jeff Taggart hit a 30-yard field goal. The future Raider. It's 21-3 Michigan at the half. But here we go. At the half here, it's Nebraska 7 and Texas 7. Now for scores of other games and analyzation of this one. Nebraska 7 now for a halftime show. Alabama and Florida. Alabama and Florida here. Very big, Alabama and Florida. The score right now, 16-14, Alabama leading. Alabama, 160 yards now. They were down big, and they were down 14-0. They've came back. They've scored all the points, and it is 16-14 there. Taking a look again, Ohio State and Auburn, 14-13, Auburn leads. The box score here, Auburn got up 14-3. And then 2 field goals by Ohio State. And it is, Cam Newton has not completed a pass today. So Ohio State, some good defense there. Pitt and Florida. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Started off 50 seconds in, Harvin a 3-yard run. Looked like a blowout for Florida. Kavanaugh had a 4-yard run to answer. Second quarter, Dorsett a 2-yard run. Dorsett a 1-yard run. And Wilanowski a 42-yard fumble return. Carson Long hit all the field goals there. Kavanaugh 9-13, 138 yards. Dorsett has 109 yards rushing. This is one of the best football teams really on this game. Oh my goodness, I would love to see 76 Pitt against 94 Penn State. That would be a freaking awesome game. But Pitt is up now 28-7. The other games, Georgia, the rematch of just last week. Georgia 17-0. Here in the premier game, Butler a 30-yard field goal, Wisham an 18-yard pass, and Norris a 3-yard run. You can take a look here. Not many passes thrown today in that game. Miami and Florida State. 7-3 here. Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, a 6-yard pass from Ken Dorsey, and Mowry at a 23-yard field goal. And it's now 7-3. Tough, brutal football games as we take a look here. You're getting no BYU Boston College games where it's like 58-56 at the half. Michigan is up 21-3 at the half. Brian Greasy, 3-7 for 42 yards. Hugh Millen for Washington, the future Patriot who got beat around. We're going to see Hugh Millen tomorrow in the Toilet Bowl. The 90 Patriots versus the 76 Buccaneers. Thomas had a 61-yard run. This is Howard with a 5-yard run, not Desmond. And Thomas a 3-yard run there. And Jeff Jager just kicked a 30-yard field goal. You can see that Thomas has 104 yards. And remember, 61 of that was on one carry. Taking a look over, Ohio State and Miami. Here to have Rybicki for Ohio State. Caught it from Smith, 7-0, 7-7. Michael Urban, they tied it. And Petrie made it 10-7, Ohio State there. Taking a look, Nebraska and Oklahoma. 6-0, Nebraska leading 1985. Oklahoma, 2 field goals. Retzlaff from 36 and 52. You take a look. Oklahoma has not attempted a pass today. Oklahoma has not attempted one pass. And when you take a look at the recap, taking a look, only 65 yards. Not one pass for Oklahoma. That's unbelievable. It's 6-0. Barry Switzer saying, no way. No way on that one. Notre Dame and Pitt, this is the one we were looking at. Notre Dame, Hackett, a 29-yard field goal, 3-0 Notre Dame. That was in the second quarter. Taking a look at Pitt, now Notre Dame has got a lot more than 33 yards. When you recap here, in fact, it's role reversal from last week. Pitt only has 1 first down and 45 total yards. 89 Notre Dame has 180. They got to change something at halftime. Remember last week, Pitt held Notre Dame to held SMU to 33 total yards and not one completed pass. And their pass defense is good, but they're getting run all over. And that's the way it is now in this game, Nebraska and Texas. Taking a look at this game, a little analyzation, taking a look at the drives. 1 touchdown for Texas, their first drive. Drive number 3, a touchdown. Drive number 4, an interception. You take a look at this. 4 drives apiece for the teams. I mean, take a look at that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. 4 drives apiece. That's it. 4 total drives apiece. And you can see this is a slugfest. This is a slugfest. When you take a look at the recap, the passing leaders, Brooks Behringer, 4 of 8 for 42 yards. Lawrence Phillips, 5 attempts, 78 yards, a touchdown. And Carter, 1 reception for 11 yards. And that's it for receiving. You see, passing, not too much. Rushing, they are getting some rushing yards. Penalties, kind of clean. But Texas got to do better. They had 3 in the first half. Sacks, 2 for 16 yards. That is, if you're Texas, you got 2 sacks. Or you got sacked twice, I'm not sure. No, you got sacked twice, because I remember Vince Young went down. So they took 2 sacks. Nebraska got to Vince Young twice. We're about ready to start the second half. Ready to go. Seiler will kick off. Every kickoff has been a touchback, all 3 of them. This might make number 4. And it's going to be a touchback, easy. Just kicked it as far as he could. The kickoff's from the 35. These are good kickers. So it's going to be first down and 10 as we begin the third quarter. 1 running back, 3 receivers in the tight end. They give it to Hobbs. Hobbs, the lone running back. He gets a yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 9. That's the biggest thing, is they were saying, hey, we want to, Texas said, Nebraska said, we're going to play a different kind of defense here, and they are. It's a 3-3 Young, and Young is in trouble again. Vince Young, he's going to run it himself. There's nothing to the outside. He's going to go the other way. This could be big sometimes, sometimes not. He's got an opening when you reverse. He's to the 30. He's still on his feet to the 40. When you reverse, he's past midfield to the 50. He's down to the 40. He's running down to the 30. He's a little bit faster than this. He goes to the 20. He might go all the way. He's out of bounds at the 11. 63 yards for Vince Young. He went to throw, and there was nothing. He went to the right, and then when you go to your left, you're either going to get smacked or get a big gain. And he gets 63, and it's going to be a first down. First down and 10 at the Nebraska 11-yard line. And Young, he's going to throw. Young, he's got nothing. And Young, he might have to run again. He moves away, he pulls it down, and he runs it again. Vince Young, he's going to maybe go into the end zone. Young, let's see how far he goes. He gets to the outside. He scores, and Vince Young, a touchdown. Vince Young, 74 yards, all his feet. Vince Young, incredible. Young's offensive line has been absolutely putrid, but Vince Young himself has been creating things. And here comes David Pino, the extra point. He's hitting at 91%. Unbelievable, and here's the extra point. It'll be up, and it'll be good, and Texas has a 14-7 lead. Like, seriously, I mean, this is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Texas has a 14-7 lead. And guess where Johnson's going to put this one? Probably in the end zone. And it is. 13:37 to go here in the third quarter. Texas 14, Nebraska 7. What a run. 74 yards by Vince Young on 2 runs. First and 10 for Nebraska. And they're going to give to Lawrence Phillips. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 32, and he gets 7. It's going to be second down and 3. So a big second down and 3 for Nebraska. They need at least 1 first down on this drive. Second and 3, they give to Phillips again. And he's going to go right up the middle for 6 and a first down. All right, they're attacking that Texas defense right in the middle. It's going to be first down and 10. First and 10 at their own 38. They got 1 tight end, 2 receivers, and 2 backs. And they're going to throw, and it's going to be deflected and incomplete. And Behringer tried to hit ball. He's down 4-9 today. It'll be second and 10 from the 38. All of a sudden, the crowd getting up to 42 defense. Behringer to throw. Behringer, he's going to just draw it himself. Lawrence Phillips, actually. And he goes up the middle, and Phillips over the 40. Here comes Lawrence Phillips. He goes past midfield. He's to the 40. He turns on the Jets. He's past the 30. He's heading towards the end zone to the 20. He's down to the 10. He might be in the end zone, and he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. He pulls a Vince Young. But this time, he took it off of the draw, and Lawrence Phillips out of the game. He has 149 yards on 8 carries. Oh, we're seeing individual efforts. It's going to be first and goal from the 4-yard line of Texas. They get Schlesinger in there, and Benning, and they get Benning behind Schlesinger. Benning, he's going to go near the end zone. And he gets nothing, though. And it's going to be second down and go from the 4. So Childs is in at running back. Schlesinger is in at fullback. They might give to him to get down a little bit more. Second and goal from the 4. 14-7. Second and goal, they give to Schlesinger, and he uses his speed. He's stuck behind the line. The all-deal was coming, and Aaron Harris had to stop. It'll be third down and 6. Lawrence Phillips not in the game, and that's tough. And Makova is going to be the fullback, and Benning will be the running back. Third and goal from the 6. Third and goal from the Texas 6 for Nebraska. Very big, Huff on the blitz. They give to Benning. Benning is going to go forward. He hits everything, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. He drug a man in there. He went as fast as he could, and he just drug a man in there at 6 yards, and Nebraska scores. And Nebraska is now a point away from tying this game. Benning went into the end zone, and he got hit at about the 2-yard line, and he chugged a defender in there. That initial hit, Nebraska just goes right at you. Texas is going to the outside. Nebraska is going between the tackles. And they needed 6, and they ran the football, and Sealer will come on for the extra point now. This will be the tie. He hits 96% of these. It is up and it is good, and Texas and Nebraska are now tied. 14-14 now here in the third quarter. Very big. 10:44 to go in the third quarter. The score, Texas 14, Nebraska 14. Well, you can see Notre Dame moving the ball again against Pittsburgh. That is very big. You know, Pitt, it's only 3-0. It's 3rd down and 5. Who knows what they're going to do there? But Pitt's got to do something there. They have to, or else they're going to be in trouble. So here's the kickoff, probably going to be a touchback. And it's probably through the end zone, and it is. Every kickoff's been a touchback, all 6 of them. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Texas. From their own 25 after Vince Young, 2 plays, 74 yards himself. Moss is going to blitz. They give to Charles. Charles, he goes to his right. Charles, he's going to get about 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Miles made the stop there. Ohio State, Nugent hits the field goal. They go ahead of Cam Newton, 16-14. It'll be 2nd down. Vince Young, that was incredible with his running.
Timeout.
And that's going to be a timeout, Nebraska. Too many people in Nebraska had problems there, and in a tied game, an early timeout could cost you. On offense, you can take the penalty. On defense, you don't want to give up the touchdown. 10:08 to go here in the third quarter. The score, Texas 14, Nebraska 14. Both teams are over 200 yards rushing the football. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Vince Young. 2nd and 4, actually, for Vince Young. From their own 31-yard line, Young, and he's going to go to Taylor on the option. And Taylor's going to go to the short side. He gets 8.
1st down.
They ran to the split side, too. And that's going to be a 1st down. So Texas is starting on a drive here. Both teams over 200 yards rushing already. 1st and 10 from their own 39 for Texas. And all of Nebraska is coming. And Young, Vince Young's going to throw. Young is going to Cosby. And Moss is there for the interception, maybe deflected. And this one's incomplete. Moss with the tip. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Here at Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. Nebraska 14, Texas 14. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 39. Vince Young, and he's going to make the pitch to Melton on the option. Melton to the outside, and he gets 8. Vince Young, they're going after Young, and they're forcing Texas to pitch the ball. And Texas is getting some yards here. They're up to their 47-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 from their own 47. Nearing midfield, another option. This one, Young is going to go. Young's going to the right sideline. He has room to run. He's going to be tackled at the Nebraska 42 and a 1st down. I mean, my goodness, Vince Young is having a career day running the football. He's unbelievable. So is Lawrence Phillips. This is an incredible football game now. 1st down and 10 from Nebraska's 42. You're seeing history right now. They give to Jamal Charles. Charles, no, it's going to be Young. He's going to throw to Thomas. Thomas, there's a flag on this play, and they go to the 29-yard line, and he's going to be down, but there's a flag, and if it holds, it'll be a 13 and a 1st down.
Holding. Defense.
Oh, they call defensive holding. They're going to say no good to that. It's going to be a 1st down. They'll decline that. So the play stands. And the play stands, and it's going to be a 1st down. So 1st and 10 all the way down to the 29. 1st down for Texas. This game has gotten very offensive very quickly. 1st and 10. Young is going to go on the option. He fakes it and keeps it himself. He goes to the inside. Young is down the sideline. He's gone to the 20. He's gone for a touchdown. Vince Young, another one. Oh my goodness. This guy, can you believe this guy? 125 yards on 11 carries for Vince Young, and it's 20 to 14. come into his own in the last quarter and a half, really. I would say the last 9 or 10 game minutes. He's really come in. He had that 20, he had that 74, then an 11-yard run for a touchdown, and now a 29-yard one. He's been chased all around. Here's Pino, the extra point to make it 21-14. It is up, and he missed it. He shanked it. That's going to come up big. He shanks it. And David Pino, he shanks it. Oh my goodness, maybe the pressure or something to that effect. And almost halfway through, Johnson will kick off. Almost halfway through here in the third quarter. No. Nebraska to 29. He's going to go up 21 yards. And he gets up to midfield. Oh, that was a horrible kick. That was an absolutely horrible kick. And Childs, a great return. And they get up to midfield. So here comes Nebraska. It's going to be first down and 10 in midfield. 90-degree day. The defense is really tiring out to give to Childs. Childs, and he's going to go for 4, and it'll be a flag. Let's see. It looked like after the play.
Flagrant face mask. Defense.
They're going to give a face mask on the defense, so they're going to add on. And I'll tell you what, that's 15. That's 15. That's going to be a first down.
First down.
First down and 10. First down and 10. And Texas 20, Nebraska 14. First and 10 from the Texas 31. And they give to Muhammad. They throw to Muhammad. Muhammad at the 20. He spins around. And he's going to lose a couple on that spin around. He's going to get 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Remember, in football, it's where the ball ends up. It doesn't matter if you cross the first down line. Wherever the ball is down, that's where you put the down at. So even though he got 11, he got pushed back 2. He didn't get pushed back 2. He did that on his own. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. They've had trouble with short yardage all day. Nebraska coming down the field. They're going to give to Lawrence Phillips. Phillips, he's going to run to the outside. He's been good all day, and Dibbles catches him, but after a gain of 4, and he gets a first down. So it'll be first down and 10, 2 receivers, a tight end, two backs from the 18-yard line of Texas. And it's going to be a blitz by Texas. There's going to be a flag. Let's see what it is. They give it to Lawrence Phillips. Phillips on the outside. Phillips will go. Phillips. He gains 5, but I think that might be offside.
Offside.
Yeah.
Defense.
He jumped early. It was a safety blitz, and he came over early. He was a little antsy. So they're going to take this penalty. It'll be first down and 5. Lawrence Phillips, an incredible day himself. It's going to be first down and 5, under 6 minutes to go here in the third. First and 5 from the 13. They give to Benning. Benning, and he goes down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be a first down. He gets enough. First down and goal. They've had mixed results here with goal to go. First down and goal for Nebraska. On the 8-yard line in Texas. The snap, they give it to Phillips. Phillips has been good all day, and he goes past up right up the middle for 6. And it'll be second down. Look for Schlesinger. I think everybody's looking for Schlesinger here. It's going to be second down and goal from the 2. And here they go. Everybody looking. They give it to Childs instead of Schlesinger. They're going right up the middle, and it's going to be in or out. It's in. And Nebraska scored, and it is 20-20. Clinton Childs. Everybody was looking for Schlesinger. And Clinton Childs gets it, and it is 20-20. And with 4:31 to go here in the third quarter, Nebraska has it 20-20. It's been a long time since we've had a score update. That's incredible. 6 plays, 50 yards, 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Nebraska, boy, that extra point that miss was atrocious. Seiler will kick it. Here they go. Seiler is on. Pressure on him. It is up, and it is good. No doubt about that one. And the score is Nebraska 21, Texas 20 with 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. We will take a quick break here. I want to take a quick look at Pitt Stadium really quickly here. Notre Dame is on their own, but as you take a look, really not too much is going on right now. Pitt with only 68 total yards. Their defense is held in the second half. Marino is 7 of 13 for 40. The question is, will they let him just start throwing the ball willy-nilly? And that's Lou Holtz and the Fighting Irish with it first down. But we just wanted to peek in and see how they were doing. This game, we wouldn't trade it for the world, as Sealer will kick off now and should be in the end zone. Let's see, and it will be for a touchback. First down for Texas. There's been a lot of scoring here with 7-7 at the half. This has been crazy. That's why it's been long, and they give it to Young. No, it's going to be Vince who still has it. He's going to throw. Vince, the pocket is collapsing, and he gets the sack. John Hesse with the sack. The third one of the day for Nebraska, the first one of the day for Hesse. And it's going to be second down and 19. Second down and 19 now. From their own 16-yard line, the option, and they pitch to Hobbs. And he goes outside. He's only going to get about 4. It'll be third down. McDaniel, a 2-yard pass, gets Arizona on the board. Oklahoma, 1-point lead, 7-6 here. But here it's going to be third down and long from their own 20. They missed the extra point. That's huge. Young to throw. Young, it's going to be a draw play. And here's Taylor. Ramon's Taylor, and he gets 7, but not even close. And it's going to be fourth down. Proctor kicks the field goal. And Cam Newton, another 46-yard run. Cam Newton's unbelievable. Fourth down and 8, and Johnson will kick. What if Newton never played Vince Young? My goodness, that would be a heck of a football game. And it's going to be the punt. All the time in the world, a beautiful kick. Moss has it at the 19, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 25. A gain of 6, and it's going to be first down for Nebraska. 2:34 to go here in the third quarter. I really think that as I take a look, or anybody chatting in the box, we had 3 viewers. We had 3 viewers at one time. That is great. I mean, quite frankly, that is an all-time record. And I want to say hi to Alan. I want to say your last name correct, Riggy. I hope, please let me know. I want to say, hey, this is a good football game right now. I'm glad you're here. You're taking a look at the stream channel right now, and you're taking a look at everything. I'm thanking every fan right now. Thank you very much, Alan Griggy. That is great. You know, it is a tough game. People mistake high-scoring games for being finesse. No way. A lot of times, high-scoring games could be absolutely brutality. It is just all brutal, physical, and your defense gets worn down. And that's why the option in the third and the fourth quarter is so deadly, because once you're beaten down and physically you're beaten down, you can't do anything. You can't think. Your reactions are down. You do the wrong thing. So Nebraska has it from the 25. It's going to be first down. They give to Benning, and he's going to get by one man, and Benning is going to get a couple and salvage that. It's going to be second down. Miami, a 14-3 lead. Second down and 8 for Nebraska. Second and 8 from the 27. And the Longhorns are bringing everyone. They give to Benning. Can he break the line? Benning is going around to the outside, and he gets 6. And it'll be third down and 2. Nebraska starting to push the ball up. 1:11 to go. They want to get a first down and end this quarter. They really do.
Flag on the play.
There's going to be a flag, and let's see what that is.
False start. Offense.
Oh, just at the time you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. It's 21-20 right now. You don't want that to happen. My goodness. It'll be third down and 7. Third and 7 now. Under a minute to go from the 28-yard line. They're going to have to at least punt if they don't get a first down. Behringer and Texas is coming after him, and here he goes. Behringer to the outside. Remember, he's an option quarterback. He gets 6, but he needed 7. And it's going to be 4th down as Florida State. Tom McMillan, a 46-yard run. And it's going to be 4th and 1, and now they're going to punt. Erstad with 21 seconds to go. And he's going to punt to Ross. And it's going to be in the air. Yeah, deep punt, a nice punt, beautiful. It's going to be caught at the 24. And Ross, a good return. He's going to get 10 on that. It'll be up to the 34. Erstad has 42 on the kick, 32 the net. And with 14 seconds to go, Texas might be able to run out the quarter, though they might want to think about things. 1st down and 10 from the 34. And Moss is going to be blitzing, and he goes. Here comes Young. He pitches outside to Charles. Charles goes outside, and he's smacked. And he goes home. He finds the goal line. He's going to Nebraska, 47 and a 1st down. A gain of 19, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score, Nebraska 21, Texas 20, and we are going to go to our scores. We will be back in a quick second. I need to fill up my water. Fourth quarter start. Look at Pitt, they're on a 4:33 of Florida, and they're looking good here. Again, a quick recap of the game. Texas 7-0, they led. Nebraska 7-7 at the half. That last quarter was crazy. Vince Young, 11 yards after he had a 63-yard run. And then Benning, a 6-yard run on 3rd down. And that was big. Vince Young, a 29-yard run. They missed the extra point. And Childs got the 2-yard run there. It's 21-20. And when you take a look at the drives, this is incredible. Punt, and then touchdown. Bam. We might have 300 yards rushing for both teams. We got to see this as we're about ready to go here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 from the Nebraska 47-yard line. Vince Young is going to keep the ball in the option. He runs to the outside and gains 4. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6. So explosive. So explosive on this option. 2nd and 6 from the 43 in Nebraska. And they give it to Jamal Charles. Charles. No, it's going to be a play action by Young. He's going to try and throw it to Pittman. And Pittman is open at the 34, and he's got an easy catch, and he goes down. And that'll be enough for a first down, a gain of 16.
First down.
So he's going to be all the way down to the Nebraska 27. And it's going to be first down and 10. Nebraska 21, Texas 20. First and 10 from the 27, Young. It's going to be an option again. Young pitches to Charles, and Jamal Charles is going. He's going down and to the 10-yard line. Gain of 17. Jamal Charles. Octavius McFarland made the play. Without him, it would have been a touchdown. It's going to be first and goal at the 10-yard line now of Nebraska. 21-20, Nebraska leads. And they fake to Charles. Young, he's going to look, and he throws to Swede. And Swede got it at the 3, and he's going to go down, and they get him for 7. It'll be second down and goal. Second down and goal coming up for Texas from the Nebraska 3-yard line. Basically, it's an extra point. And they give to Young. Young hands off to Charles. No, it's going to be a throw. And Cosby's going to throw it to him, and he makes a catch, and he scored. No, there wasn't a touchdown or not. Let's see. They're discussing it. And it's going to be a touchdown. Yes, it is. He held it, and Texas goes all the way down the field. A 3-yard pass. 6 of 12 now, 66 yards. Cosby's first catch of the day. And it's 26-21. Interesting, if this were the first half and it was very low scoring, I would say keep the extra point. But nobody's stopping anybody. So they're going to go for 2 and try and make it 7. And this is big now. It's going to be the 2-point conversion. And this is big. Young is going to keep it on the option. He goes to the outside and he gets the 2 himself. Vince Young kept it on an option out of an I formation with 2 tight ends. And now Texas gets back the extra point that they missed, so they can't be yelling at the kicker again. And the kickoff by Johnson. Remember, his one was absolutely horrible, his last one. And one bounce, Childs gets it to 17, and everybody gets around him. And now he's going to break free, and he goes upfield, and he goes to the 49-yard line. He's coming up, falls loose. This could be the first turnover, and Williams falls on it, and he gets 32 on the return, but Nebraska keeps it. He keeps it. That was the first fumble, and the first, I believe, turnover of the game. This has been a clean game. First down, 10 I formation, 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers. First and 10 from the 49. Behringer on the option. And Behringer, they're going to go to Phillips. Phillips will go out of bounds at the 43 of Texas, and he gets 8. It'll be second down and 2. Tiger McMillan, 100 yards rushing for Florida State. Florida State and Miami, boy, that's a heck of a football game. All these games are just brutal. Second and 2 from the 43 of Texas. Nebraska making their march. They fake to Childs. Behringer's going to run himself. Behringer, he's going to go right through the middle, and Behringer will go for 4. And it'll be a first down. So it's going to be a first down, and Kevin Butler, a 44-yard field goal there. They lead 20-7. First down for Nebraska, though. They're down by 7. First and 10 from the 39. They give to Lawrence Phillips. Phillips, he's going to go to the outside. He slips and falls, and he's down, and he loses the goal. Phillips is, he's 10 or 11 yards. Look at Pitt. Dorsett, a 9-yard run. Oh, my goodness. Pitt is just blowing out Florida at Florida. My goodness. Pitt has to be ranked after this week. You want to see the post-game show on this. Second down and 11 from the Texas 40-yard line. I formation again. 2 receivers and a tight end, Behringer. He's going to fake the end around. He's going to throw. And Behringer, he's going to go Alford deep, and Alford can't get it in. He can't catch it. It's going to be third down and 11. Big third and 11. They're not made for third and 11s. They can option it. There's going to be a flag. Back to throw. And it's going to be a draw to Phillips. Phillips, he's going to go up the middle. Here comes Lawrence Phillips, barely touched. He's got some room to work, and he goes down to the 28. That's a gain of 12, and I think it's going to be an offsides.
Offsides. Defense.
And they're going to decline that, and Nebraska's going to have a first down. They decline that penalty. And it's going to be first down. Oh, that's what they're built for. They're built for stuff like that. Trunk candidate a 56-yard run, and they pulled within 6. Looks like that's going down to the wire again, just like this. First and 10 from the Texas 28, coming up on 10 minutes to go. Texas, they give to Lawrence Phillips. They're in man coverage, and he goes out of bounds at the 24. A gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6. Lawrence Phillips running to the outside. 86 Miami. Michael Irvin, his second touchdown catch of the day. And Vinny Testaverde, and it's 14-10. Second down and 6 from the Texas 24. And they give it to Makovica. And he goes out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
He gains 4, and now there's going to be a flag. Let's see what it is.
Personal foul. Defense.
Oh, they hit him late. And they're going to get him a first down. Oh, that was big. And now it's going to go to the 12-yard line. Actually, the end of the run. So it'll go to the 10. It was the end of the run was the 20-yard line. And now they're going to make it first down and goal from the 10-yard line. Nebraska trying to tie this game up. 9:39 to go. First and goal from the Texas 10. They give to Lawrence Phillips, and he's going to go into 4 yards right up the middle. And it'll be second down. Allen, a 12-yard run, put Florida State ahead of Miami. That's huge. Second down and goal from the 6-yard line. Neither team can stop each other. Second and goal from the Texas 6. Behringer, and he fakes the Sussinger. He's going to run to the outside. Behringer, he's going to go in the inside for a touchdown. And it's 28-27. And the Nebraska fans are going crazy in the corner of the end zone as the visitors are a point away from tying it up. So it was a good call by Mac Brown to go for that 2-point conversion to make up for the missed extra point. Seiler hitting at 96%. This is huge. Seiler at 28-27. He's got to hit the extra point. If he hits it, it's going to be a tied football game. So here we go. The kick is going to be up and good. It's right down the middle. No big deal there. And the score, Nebraska 28, Texas 28. Nobody can stop each other here in the second half. Taking a look at all the games, they're starting to tighten. Alabama and Florida, except for Pitt and Florida. Florida trying to do something in the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh leading 35-7. A big, big win. Oh my goodness, that huge win. They got up early, very big. Oklahoma leading. Nebraska is on the Oklahoma 1-yard line. Look at Pitt. They're on the Notre Dame 16. In the fourth quarter, they have picked it up. Now Michigan and Washington, that hasn't changed in a while. We're in a crazy game. We're in a good game. It's 28-28. Incredible. So now the kickoff by Seiler, Nebraska. And all of his have been touchbacks. And this one will be no different. It's going to be first down for Texas. 8:50 to go in the game. They would love an 8-minute and 50-second drive. First down and 10 from their own 25. You know, they're going to give to Taylor. Taylor, no, it's going to be Vince Young. He's going to throw the football, the fake, and he goes to Taylor on a short pass. He gets it to the 29, and he gets the gain of 17. So Taylor caught it at the 29. He ran another 13. And it'll be a first down. So they move it nearing midfield, 28-28. First down and 10 for Texas. They got a blocking back in there in Ahmad Hall. And they give to Taylor. Taylor, he's going to go to the outside. He turns the corner. And Winstrom. And makes a tackle, but he gets 8 yards. And it'll be second down. Grant Winstrom, the future Ram. Second down and 2. Midfield for Texas. They're moving the football. We're about halfway through the fourth. Young, he's going to throw to Pittman. Grabbed by Pittman at the 37. He goes to the 30-yard line. Here comes Pittman, and he's down to the 20-yard line of Nebraska. 30 yards and a first down. Seriously, this is unbelievable. Michigan goes ahead 28-3 off an interception return. Nebraska 97. Ahman Green, a 1-yard run. They go ahead of Oklahoma. But it's going to be first down here. Here comes Texas down to the Nebraska 20-yard line. First down and 10 for the Longhorns. They option it to go. Pitch it to Charles. Charles, he's going to go to the outside, and he gains 7. It'll be second down and 3. Second and 3 for Texas. 6.5 to go. And you know, Texas, they faked the mountain. A short pass to Jones, and Ellis just knocks it away. It'll be third and 3. You wonder, you got to mix in the run and the pass here. Third down and 3. We're going to take a look at comments. The next dead ball. Third down and 3. They give it to Taylor. Taylor, no. Play action by Young. Young in trouble. Young looking to his receivers. Young, he's sacked. Young is, he's going to scramble. And there's got to be room on the outside. I thought he was sacked. And he goes all the way down to the 3 for a first down. Vince Young, another good run by Vince Young. Incredible. Back and forth looking way too long. He pulled it down and he got away and he ran all the way to the 3-yard line. So it'll be first down and goal from the 3. First and goal from the Nebraska 3-yard line. Sendlin snaps it. They give to Charles. Charles straight up the middle. And Charles is in for the touchdown. And all of a sudden, Texas has a 6-point lead again. And Texas. Oh my. Nebraska has the time to come back. They do. 94 Nebraska Cornhuskers. The question is, can they? The extra point. It's going to be up and good, and it's 35-28. Quickly, let's take a look at any fans, whether they had any sort of. There we go. This is good. We had 4 people at once, 3 people at once. That's great. That is great. Just taking a look very quickly at our live chat going on right now. Alan Craigie, yes, absolutely. The Huskers are wearing down Texas. Texas is wearing down the Huskers. Back and forth we're going. This is a brutal football game. It's tough for anybody to even think. This is one where only the fittest survive right now. And right now it is so hard to play defense right now because so many decisions you got to make, and you are not at 100%. You might be at 50% after this really brutal football game right now. It's going to be first down and 10. Well, actually, it's going to be the kickoff. Sorry about that. Johnson has not always had great kicks. Johnson is going to kick it, a few touchbacks, and this one's going to go to the 17. Here's Childs, and he goes to the 47-yard line, and that's going to be a first down. Oh, my goodness. Jeremy Shockey with the catch, 5:19 to go. He has 6 on the day. First down and 10 at the 47-yard line, Nebraska. See, that just gets them minutes right there. Instead of being pinned back at the 25, maybe 3 minutes there, they give to Clinton Childs. Childs going around the outside. Childs is going to go upfield. He has room to run, and he's cut behind.
First
Michael
down.
Griffin catches him after 12 yards, and it'll be a first down for Nebraska. My goodness. So it's going to be first down Nebraska. First and 10 from the Texas 41. They're just going to keep this on the ground. Phillips, Behringer is going to pitch his way, and he gets nothing, absolutely nothing, and Texas knew he was going for him. It'll be second down. Newcomb returned at 58 yards for 97 Nebraska, and they're leading 21-7. This Nebraska team is down by 7. It's going to be second down and 10 from the 41. Second down. Behringer, he's going to give it to Phillips. Phillips, and he goes to the outside. It's going to be down after 4. It'll be third down and 6. Third and 6. A big third and 6 for Nebraska. I think you go for it no matter what. Third and 6 from the Texas 37. Texas is sending everybody, and they're going to throw it up to Muhammad, and it's incomplete. It's going to be fourth down. There's a flag. Let's see what it is.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, another huge penalty by Texas. Another huge penalty by Texas. That's the second one in this game. The second big pass interference of this game. And it's going to be a first down. Oh, my goodness.
First
Texas,
down.
2 big pass interferences, and they have 1 roughing penalty. Florida now goes ahead of Alabama in the fourth quarter. 3:53 to go in this one. Here comes Nebraska on a drive. First and 10 from the Texas 22. And here they go, straight man coverage. They give to Clinton Childs. Childs, he's going to go to the corner. He's got some blockers, and he get him. They got him. They throw away, fumbles the football. And that's what is Nebraska. He gets it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Almost a turnover. 2 fumbles today by Nebraska and 2 recoveries. Texas has been clean on everything they've done. Second down and 3 from the Texas 15-yard line. Remember, outside 2 minutes, the clock runs after an out of bounds. They give to Phillips, and he gets 3 out of bounds. And will it be short? Let's see. They're going to measure. Well, they measure. Remember,
First down.
It's going to be a first down. Remember, when the ball goes out of bounds in college, outside 2 minutes, Phillips hits a field goal for Florida to do something, I guess. But when it goes outside 2 minutes, the ball gets put on a hash, you start the clock again. So the time will come off. There you see. 3 minutes to go here. 3 minutes to go will be first and 10 from the Texas 12. They give to Phillips again. Phillips, he's going to be stuck behind this line, and he's down by Roderick White. Right with the stop. Miami, Severs hit a 27-yard field goal for Miami. It's 17-15. This will be second down, 2:31 to go. Second and 11 from the Texas 13. Nebraska only has 2 timeouts to go. Behringer, he's going to throw. Behringer, he throws to Abdul Muhammad. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Texas. It's picked off by Terrell Brown. He picked it off. He threw a square root in the end zone, and he picked it off. Unbelievable. He picked it off. He threw it in the end zone, and it is intercepted. And oh, what a big mistake. Brooks Behringer, they were just going down the field. I understand you can't run every single down. I understand you can't run every single down. But that was a huge mistake by Behringer. Absolutely incredible. And that is absolutely the toughest thing now. And it's going to be a touchback. Oh, was that huge. Nebraska only has 2 timeouts, but the biggest thing about that is they're not built for the comeback. It's going to be first down for Texas. They give to Taylor. Taylor is going to be met near the line of scrimmage, and he's churning his feet. He gets 3.
Timeout.
It'll be
Defense.
second and 7. Nebraska calling a timeout here. Nebraska calls their second timeout. 2:12 to go in the game. Texas 35, Nebraska 28. Let's take a look at the other scores. Pitt is going to win this football game. 76 Pitt, that's huge. Following this football game, we're going to go to, look at Pitt of 1980 taking over Notre Dame, and they're going to win that football game. That's big. I mean, a lot of Alabama's on the Florida 45-yard line. That one might go to overtime. We'll go to that game if it does. These are all elite games. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now from their own 23. And here they go. Very big. They give Jamal Charles. And Charles gets nothing. They all know what's going on.
Timeout defense.
And he loses 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Now the biggest thing is Nebraska just used their final timeout. They have no timeouts remaining. They are not built for the big. They're built for the big play. But when you play layers, you'll give up big first downs, but the clock will run out. Nebraska not a 2-minute team. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. If they get a first down, this game's over. You know they're going to probably run the football. They have to. I would run the option. Young is going to throw. Vince Young, they're looking at Pittman. Young is looking around. Young still going. He's throwing the ball. He throws it to Thomas. Stewart, and Stewart is incomplete. 4th and 9. He knocks it away. Oh, and Ohio State, a 10-yard interception return. They go ahead with less than 2 minutes to go against Auburn. But I'm wondering here, what in the world was Texas doing throwing? I guess they were going. And now Greg Johnson will kick. With under 2 minutes to go, the punt. All the time. And here they go, deep punt. And Kareem Moss, the fair catch. And he's going to have it on his own 26, 53 yards by Johnson. But they gave him 40 seconds. Here's the thing. I know you're trying to get a first down to win the game. Boom, right there, because you're having trouble stop. But Nebraska has no timeouts. You got to make sure that clock is running. Why you wouldn't do an option to the outside, I don't know. Because if you don't, you've been doing that all day. If you don't make it, you still take 40 seconds off the clock. But here comes Nebraska now. They got no timeouts, 1:50. They are 74 yards away. 1st and 10 from their own 26. And Phillips, they're going to throw. Phillips, and he's going to catch it at the 31. He goes up to the 34. He's still in bounds. He gets 8 yards. The clock is going to tick. They got to hurry it up. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Very, very quickly. They go to the line. 1:30 to go. Very quick. They line up. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. The Longhorns, they got everybody near the line. Behringer to throw. Behringer, the blitz. Behringer is in trouble. He's going to run it himself, and Behringer, he's going to be tackled near the sidelines, but in bounds. He gains 3. It's going to be a first down, a temporary pause, though. They're going to hurry up to the line. And Auburn has scored from Cam Newton. The wrong thing is in yellow. Cam Newton has thrown a touchdown pass to go ahead with 1:16 to go. You want to talk about there, it's going to be first down here, 1:13 to go. They start the clock after the first down. It was inbounds. 1st and 10. And very, very big. This is huge. They're going to throw to Alford. Alford, he gets it at the 41. And Alford, he's going to go right out of bounds at the 42, a gain of 5. 2nd down. Well, it gives them some hope. Tony Dorsett has 200 yards rushing today. They wanted to get him 200 against 08 Florida. Pitt has got to be ranked. It's going to be 2nd down. 1:04. 2nd and 5. Clock is stopped right now. From the 42-yard line, they're 58 away. Behringer. He's going to throw. He's going to throw to Lawrence Phillips. Phillips, he gets at the 46-yard line, and he's going to go out of bounds. A gain of 4. He's going to be a yard short. That's hard. That's short. That's hard. Mowry just kicked a 26-yarder, and they lead Miami by 1 point. Miami, number 3 ranked. Number 3 ranked Miami might go down. But remember, rankings don't really mean anything until about the 4th or 5th week. 3rd down and 1. This is tough because you can't just run it up the middle. If you do, they take time on. 3rd down and a yard from the 46. Very, very big play. 3rd down and a yard. They're going to throw to Alford. Alford gets it at the 40-yard line of Texas. And he goes down at the 39. He gets 15. He's still in bounds. They go to spike it, and Behringer spikes it. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 after the spike. 38 seconds to go for Nebraska. 2nd and 10 from the 39. And here they go. They're going to throw. Behringer. He's going to throw to Alford. Alford. Oh, a little bit too much, and it's going to be third down and 10. Remember, they spiked it on first down, and it's going to be third down and 10 now. 30 seconds to go. I would say they might throw a crossing right into the middle of the field, spike it, and take one shot at the end zone. Third down and 10. Texas, the fans are holding their breath. They're close. They're close. Third and 10, Nebraska. And Behringer, he's going to throw. Behringer, he throws to Benning. Benning, it's tipped. And this one is going to be, got it though. Benning tipped and got it, and he's out of bounds. He only gets 4 on that. It'll be 4th and 6. It'll be 4th down and 6, and this is the game. 4th down and 6. If Nebraska doesn't get it, it's all over. It's all over, and Texas will take a knee, and we go to a post-game show. 4th down and 6. This is the game. 4th down and 6 for Texas. Behringer gonna throw. Behringer, he's going to Muhammad. Muhammad, he gets it at the 19-yard line, and he goes out of bounds. So that's going to be a first down. He gains 16. Through to Muhammad on the sideline. They got 16 seconds, and he keeps it alive. 16 seconds to go. Texas has a 7-point lead. Nebraska trying to take this into the end zone here. 16 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the Texas 19. Very, very big. And here they go. Behringer is being pressured. He's going to run it himself. Behringer, he's out of bounds, and he goes after 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. They're down to the 11-yard line. They got 7 seconds. 1, maybe 2 plays to try and get it in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. This is it. This is it. It's all riding on this. 2nd down and 2 from Texas 11. They have no timeouts. Big, but Texas going to blitz everyone. And everybody's coming. They throw by Behringer. He's looking for Abdul Muhammad. He throws it. It's going to be tied to pick it off. And he makes the grab, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted. There's a flag. Let's see what it is.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh my goodness, the pass interference on the defense. They're going to have, that was in the end zone. They're going to have one play from the 2-yard line. They're going to have one from the 2-yard line. And this is going to decide the football game. One play from the 2-yard line. This is it. And, a first down. It's not going to matter. They're going to have time runs out, maybe. But it's going to be first down. And that's, time. This is it. There's zeros on the board. Nebraska's got one play to win. One play to try and tie this game up. There's no time left. We're playing a penalty play. And here we go. It's got to be this it. Here's the penalty play from the 2. It's got to be 1st and goal. This is it, the penalty play. Let's see if they can get it in. They quickly throw to Phillips. Deflected by Campbell. And it's incomplete, and it's over. It's over. And the Texas Longhorns have survived. They've survived. Oh, my goodness. And they're going to be questioning that for a long time. Vince Young, 113 yards passing, 130 yards rushing, and 2 touchdowns, a touchdown throw. Unbelievable. Both teams over 300 yards. Oh, my goodness. They're all going to be questioning that last play. All of them. That's incredible. Every single person is going to be questioning why they didn't go on an option. You had Behringer and Phillips, and you had a tight end there, and you were getting a lot, and an option gets something, but they throw the football, and they throw it to Lawrence Phillips quickly, and it's incomplete. So Lawrence Phillips goes out, and he tries to get in the end zone, and that pass was deflected by Killebrew at the last second. Unbelievable football game, and the Texas Longhorns win 35-28. Vince Young, that's unbelievable. Taking a look at all the other games. Let's take a look at all the night games The ones that say Sundays, now you got Alabama beating Florida. Alabama ends up beating Florida. Michael Proctor had 5 field goals. Cam Newton had 126 yards, and he had 107 yards rushing. He had a winning touchdown pass with 1:16 to go. They beat Ohio State 76 Pitt. Dorsett had 203 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's going to be the best one, easy. Herschel Walker had 145 yards as they hold off Arizona. They led 20-0, and it was 17-0, and 20-14 the final. Florida State beats 0-1 Miami. All the rivals right there. Michigan blows out Washington. Michigan has a lot of expectations this year. Miami beats Ohio State of 2006, 14-10. Nebraska beats Oklahoma 21-7. Nebraska beating Oklahoma 21-7. So 97 Nebraska gets on the board with a win. How about Pitt? They're 2-0. They've given up 10 points all year, and they have scored 33. And taking a look, Hugh Green on the defense there. They got no offense, man. No offense. And 192. They shut down Notre Dame in that second half. They absolutely shut down Notre Dame. Notre Dame got absolutely nothing in that second half. And Nebraska and Texas, the game that you saw there. Now for the revealing of the current rankings. And this is big because the top 32 would go to the playoffs. So here we go. 94 Penn State is first. We thought that they would get the first slot, and they are, because they are just blowing everybody out. Notre Dame of 66 blew out everybody out. Look at who number 3 is. Boise State is number 3. Boise State is number 3. Boise State of 06 is number 3. And when you take a look at their schedule, look at Florida. They beat 06 Florida, and they beat Penn State of 86. Now they're at Florida State. They have to play a road game. So they have to play at Florida State, and they have a lot of road games. That's going to be a big test for them next week. But that's unbelievable there. Southern Cal of 72 is for John McKay's team. Auburn is, we're going to see John McKay tomorrow in the Toilet Bowl. Auburn of 10 with Cam Newton. They barely win. They're up there. Nebraska of 1995, they're all the way 6th. So they're looking good there. West Virginia is 7th. Southern Cal is 8th. Nebraska is 71 9th. LSU is 10th. There are a lot of really good ones here. As you go down, Pitt of 1980 is 22nd. And 81 Clemson. You take a look at all, number 31 is 82 Penn State. The 1-1s and the 2-1s are happening here. 1-1 Miami, Florida, they're 29th. 32, here's rounding out the top. 32 is Ohio State. I'm really 76 Pitt. They're 1-1. They want to make sure, 76 Pittsburgh, they want to make sure on their schedule that this is legit. They play at home against Texas A&M, then at 82 Georgia. If they can do that in 71 Syracuse, I mean, every week is going to be brutal. They got a little bit of a soft spot in Oregon State in Arizona. When I mean soft, I mean it's going to be still brutal. And 87 Syracuse has had absolutely all the problems in the world. But then there they go. So all the 100-yard rushers, the top 5, Willis McGahee, he got 225 yards. Dorsett had 203. The only one 300-yard passer, and that was Doug Flutie this week. Doug Flutie, and they lost in overtime. And Doug Flutie had exactly 300 yards passing, and that was very big. You take a look at, but the 100-yard rushers, though. Kajana Carter at 179. Take a look at Penn State. They are now the new number 1 football team. Penn State blew out Florida State 52-34. They led by a lot. It got a little bit close, but then Penn State got it up to 52-24, and that was crazy. When you take a look at Penn State on the right-hand side, 522 yards. Kajana Carter had 179 of them. And, Kerry Collins had an absolutely great day again. 15-20 for 235 yards and 4 touchdowns. I mean, that's incredible. The offensive MVP is Andy Dalton for the week. Andy Dalton was 23 of 46. No, sorry about that. Andy Dalton was 12 of 19 for 278 yards and 4 touchdowns versus Boston College. I don't know about that being the MVP. I just saw Vince Young and Behringer go, and I thought Vince Young did one heck of a job as an MVP. Defensive MVP, Mark Robinson. We actually saw that game in the early one for 82 Penn State. He had 2 interceptions. He had 2 interceptions. Yeah, he did. 2 interceptions. That was very big, a very big 2 interceptions. Let's put it that way. And he also forced 2 fumbles. So he had 2 interceptions. He forced 2 fumbles. So that was very big. The Mark Robinson, as you can see, with 2 interceptions there, and forcing fumbles is big. 5 field goals. Tiffin for 09 Alabama. He had 7 field goals, 7, and a 21-7. Look at that. Alabama 21-7. It wasn't 3 touchdowns. It was 7 field goals. And that's whatever. Passing leaders, Klingler has 728 yards. Klingler, I'm really, unique. The game logs right here. The second one at Michigan, Klingler had 284. He had 5 interceptions. Oh, dear God, that's tough. That is very tough. And taking a look, receiving leaders, Michael Irvin, he's had an extra game. But the 87, Miami. The interception leaders, Dennis Smith with 3. Sack leaders, Hugh Green with 4. Lee Tiffin for Alabama has 34 points as a kicker. Kickoff return leaders, Marquise Mays. And Ricky Waters, the best punt returner here. What a football game. Let's take a look at our chats. And, I'm going to have to say right now that Ray, Alan Griggy, you're absolutely right. Tom Osborne, Huskers, they weren't playing. Which is one thing I'm going to ask you, if you're in a chat session, what would you have done if it was 4th down on the 2-yard line? I guess that's the big thing to put in the chats. What would you have done? And quite frankly, I am astounded that they did not run the option play. Even though they knew it was coming and everybody would have known it was coming. They run a flare pass. They run one. They empty the backfield and run a quick slant. And they can't get it. It's knocked away. That's incredible. So that was very big there. Now, just tell me, what would you have done? Put it in the chats before I leave here. Ricky Waters at Notre Dame. He had 2 kick returns, I believe, and 2 touchdowns. Oh, that was big. Game logs. Here we go. He had, that's Ricky Waters. Punt returns a lot. Special teams. Sorry about that. Ricky Waters, and we got to go back to the other one, special teams. But anyway, against Syracuse, 1 kickoff return and 2 punt returns, 2 touchdowns off punt returns. That's a special team player for the week. That is what a special teams player of the week does. So what I got to do is I got to go back to Mark Robinson and go offensive defense right here. He had 2 interceptions, 9 tackles, and that was very big. 3 other assists, and very, very big there. Special teams plays, he had 1 punt return for 11 yards. But defensively, I'm wondering about forced fumbles. And 82 Penn State, I believe he had 2 forced fumbles. But anyway, we'll take a look at that. Interceptions tied for 2nd place. So anyway, that's it for today. Let's take a look next week real quick. The 3rd full week. The schedule of some of these games in the 3rd full week. We're going to start up at the top. I haven't decided which ones are the good games, and they go second, and the first games or the second games. 86 Penn State and 87 Miami. That's very big. Alabama and Alabama, the old and the new. Florida and Miami, Florida 96. 80 Georgia and Arizona. Wait, Arizona can't get rid of playing Georgias. They just keep playing. They played the same Georgia twice in a row. Nebraska against Miami. 85 Michigan, they dropped, though they won. 97 Michigan against Miami. You take a look, 95 Nebraska against Ohio State. When you take a look at this game, 95 Nebraska is a 16-point favorite against Ohio State, who's 0-2. I know who's 1-1, but you never know. The Notre Dame, 66 and 77, play each other. That should be very interesting. Nebraska 94 against Miami of 86. That should be a really good, that might be prime time. Notre Dame of 88. 1980 Pittsburgh against 84 Boston College. You want to talk about offense, defense there. How about 94 Penn State against 02 Miami? We might get our first major game here. As 02 Miami, you look at their schedule, they beat Penn State by 8. They beat Auburn in overtime. They beat them in overtime 48-45. That was 1993 Auburn. That might be a good one. That might be a very, very good game. 94 Penn State also in their conference in Group K. So in Group K, Penn State, they're there. So that's going to be a really big one. I'm trying to take a look. Colorado and Pitt of 1981. Texas A&M at the Pitt Stadium. Again, Pitt Stadium hosting all three Pitt teams next week. The Texas A&M, who lost, well, they got blown out really by BYU. They got blown out 27-6 against BYU. They play Pitt, and Tony Dorsett is 394 yards in 2 games. Good luck, R.C. Slocum. Good luck. Just all the luck in the world to you. And you just never know the preview there. Pitt is favored by 13. But then again, you never know how favorites go. USC of 04, TCU of 10. That should be a good one. Penn State, West Virginia, a huge rival. West Virginia, 2-0. Penn State is 78, 1-1. And Auburn and Washington there. Kansas and USC, 2-0-2 teams trying to make it. Nebraska and Oklahoma. And finally, the 05 Texas Longhorns against the 74 Southern California Trojans. So Penn State, next week, Penn State is against 02 Miami. And 02 Penn State is number 1. 02 Miami is number 24. So Penn State is 1. 02 Miami is 24. And it's funny because if Penn State were to play in the playoffs today, their first game would be against 96 Ohio State. Notre Dame would be against 82 Penn State. And Boise State would be against 77 Alabama. Great week. Thank you for staying with us. Tomorrow the Spencer Kale League, but first the Toilet Bowl. Toilet Bowl will be at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Join us for the Toilet Bowl. It should be fun. A lot of people talking, and then the Spencer Kale League. Have a great day, and we will see you tonight.